What's good, Team Lethal, YouTube family? Like, normally I be out here trying to make videos, trying to make everybody laugh. But today I don't have it in me. Like, I was trying to make this video, trying to make it funny, trying to be relatable. But I don't have that in me today for this particular video. Um, I like to be authentic. I like to be honest. Like in playing 2K, all the years I've been playing, I just want my teammates to know and understand that life happens. Life happens. Like you're gonna go through some trying times. Like it's times where we're playing the game, everything's good, we're winning. I feel like you're on top of the world, and then there's times we're playing, and it seems like people ain't as focused. We lose, and at the end of the day, at the end of all that, I understand fully that this is a video game at the end of the day. And the bond that you build with the teammates that you find, whether you know these people already, whether you don't know a soul. Like when I first started playing 2K, I started playing with family, I started playing with friends, people I know from the military, things like that. I'm at a point now where I'm looking at this roster. There's not a single person I know in real life on this roster. But these are some of the closest friends that I've had to help me through a tough time. And like I said, sometimes you make these videos to try to be relatable, talk about 2K, but I always wanted to build a culture that was bigger than just that. So when you thinking about making a pro-am team, keep that in mind. Like you never know where these guys have went through a similar situation, or they dealt with a loss, they dealt with pain, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, losing a family member, anything. Like these guys will be there to support you. Like you got to think when you play 2K, especially on a pro-am team, you probably play with these guys, I say about like 3 times out the week at most, like just 3 days out the week. That is a large portion of time considering the fact that you still got to go to work. You still got to deal with the people that you live with, and you probably still want to play other games. You probably got other games that you have other friends that you run with and stuff like that. So I always wanted to just build that type of culture, though. Like, I remember meeting Blaze a couple of years ago in NBA 2K21 off Facebook. He just said, I said, hey, I'll pay for the bill if you come play. He said he'd come play. This is somebody I've grown to know. I don't just care about him as a 2K player. I want to know how his family's doing. I don't want to tell anybody's personal business, but that's what it is. Savage I met a couple of years ago. He's dealt with some things. I always want him to know that he's encouraged, he's supported. Montage, D-Mac, they don't really talk as much, but I just always want them to know I'm here for them. Whatever they need that I can help with, I got them. Those are my guys. And you need that sometimes. I never thought in my life that I would live in a day and age where good friends of mine are people that I'd never met in real life. I'm not saying they are, they my closest friends, but they are really important to me. Like really extremely important to me. And that support goes deeper than people will ever know. Like same thing with Strap. Strap works his job, and he was telling me recently how, life was kind of getting to him. Like life was happening. And the big thing I told him and I told everybody on the team is I finally got to a point in my life where I stopped worrying about the things that I couldn't control. And I think that's a very important message. So many times as men, we are built to take the L, we're built to take the blame, we're built to take the hurt. And nobody cares that we're hurt, what we're feeling, or anything. They just want to keep taking from us, even when we don't have nothing else left to give. Sometimes, like, I was going through things and I did not have anything else left to give. And people still taking from me, and they still expect me to be a certain type of way or a certain type of person. All right. And that's hard. I'm just being honest with y'all. That's hard. Like, for the most part, I'm a very enthusiastic person. I'm very caring, giving. I look out for everybody else's best interests, sometimes even more than my own. And I finally got to a point in my life now where I'm actually focusing on me, focusing on becoming the best version of me. That was always one of my biggest points. Always be the best version of yourself. Like, I used to tell them all the time, we playing 2K, make sure that you get your player to 99. Make sure that you buy boosts. Make sure that you are the best version of yourself when we go out here and play. And that way, win, lose, or draw, I know I got the best out of you for that little time that we're playing. And a lot of times for me, when we hop on and play, those 2 hours out the day are very important, because that's a time that I get to unwind. It's a time I get to showcase my skills, talent. It's a time I get to spend with some friends. And that's important. Like, you go through the day-to-day life, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, sometimes I don't have it to play the game. Like, especially as I gotten older, my interest in it ain't what it used to be. Like, I used to care so much about how good I was at 2K. Like, so much, brag about it. And even in some of the videos, I might still say, but like, I really used to care how good I was at this fucking game. And now I'm at a point where I genuinely care about the people I'm playing with more so than the wins, the losses, or anything. And I know this ain't a normal, typical video. I don't even know who needs to hear this video. But it's placed upon me to, like, just give a genuine message in a video, as opposed to like trying to explain gameplay or what's going on. What's going on right now is we're playing against a very talented team. You saw their record at the beginning. 50 wins, 6 losses. We also only had 6 losses. They are a diamond team. They are at a point which my team is trying to reach. And it really dawned on me, because it's like, we're playing this. We want to get to that level. And I just thought to myself, at the start of the next season, at the very start of the very next season, of season 2, all this work in progress that we strive for is going to disappear. The record is going to disappear. And I'm not saying we did all of it for nothing. We still will have a stadium. We'll still be whatever level we left off at. So if we reach diamond, we'll still be a diamond team, which is great. But essentially, it's going to get erased. You know, a new season is going to come in, and we're going to do this grind all over again. You feel me? So, like, in the grand scheme of things, whether we win games or lose games doesn't really matter. What matters is we built a chemistry, we built a team brand that everybody can enjoy, and we continue to go out there and play. That's what's important. So when it comes to things outside of 2K, things you can't control, let those things go. You know, I don't know if anybody's spiritual or believe in God or anything. I for one, am somebody that believes in God with everything in me. I have been through dark times. I've been through things that most people couldn't even fathom or think actually happened or existed. And at the end of all this, I always thank God. I trust God. I'm at a point I'm praying for more than just me. I pray for my teammates. I pray for my family. Pray for my friends. I pray for life, and I'm very thankful for it. I always tell God I'm thankful that you allowed me to be human. You know, you could have been an animal. You know, you could have been anything, but I'm thankful that you gave me the opportunity to be human and experience what this life is like. Right? One thing that's been hitting me heavy lately is as I go into the next phase of my life, as I begin to focus on myself, one thing that really has been standing out is trying to make sure I go spend more time with my grandmother. This is personal, and I don't really care if y'all know this or not. But I'm somebody who grew up with my grandmother and my grandfather Stanley. They raised me to be responsible, respectful, and they raised me to be a certain type of man. And I felt like my whole entire life, I became the person that they wanted me to be. I felt like I made them proud. And I'm happy about that, but at the same time, I'm at a place now where things have happened. I don't want to really get into the details. Things that happened that particular person I can no longer be. Right? Which is why I say I'm at a point now where I'm focusing on myself, because that person focused on everybody else's needs, everybody else's goals, and put my own goals on the back burner. Like, my goals can wait. Let me make sure everybody else is okay. And I felt like once I finally started getting to the point where I could focus on me, that's when everything just kind of fell apart, and all the support I thought I had wasn't there. The friends I thought was meaningful wasn't there. The people that I really counted on and was dependent on to help me wasn't there. And it's like, damn, like, I have always been raised to be such a good person. Why is this happening to me? And through that whole entire time, you know, 2K wasn't going the way I wanted to. I wasn't able to play the game the way I wanted to. I wasn't able to make videos. I got to a point where, like I said, I'm not really making videos like that. Like, 2K just not as important anymore. But the one constant thing that I'm appreciative of is my teammates. I went through damn near pretty much a year without really consistently playing. And we get all the way to 2K25 and everybody was ready to play. You know, they hopped on when they could. We was able to show that the things that we didn't build for years at this point truly works. You can see it in the record. And I wanted to take the time now to just be thankful for them, because me going through that transition period of finding myself and trusting myself and taking care of myself, it could have easily went left, like, and I wouldn't have blamed them for not being there for me during a hard time in my life. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I say, even when they're not playing or if they're going through something, it's important that you still stick around and make sure the relationships that you build is bigger than the group that you met in. You feel me? Like, these people that I play with are bigger than me than just 2K. You know, I want to know what goals they have and what they're doing to reach them. I want to know if they're trying to become the best version of themselves. Yes, 2K is fun. It's fun that we get out here and grind together. It's fun beating all these teams. It's fun watching one of my teammates drop 40. All that stuff is great. But you as an individual, as a person, how are you doing? How is life going for you? How's your family doing? How are your children doing? And if things aren't going okay, it's okay to talk about it. You don't have to bottle everything up all the time and take the beating and take the punishment that comes along with making sure everybody else is okay. You can talk about it. Don't hold on to that aggression. All right. If anything, use that as motivation. Go to the gym. That's what I'm on. Go to the gym. Work out. Become a better version of yourself. Take care of your appearance. Make sure your appearance is up to par. For anybody that streams, especially if you show your face in the camera, make sure your appearance is up to par. All right, make sure you're well groomed. Make sure you're presenting yourself a certain type of way. Hold yourself to a good standard. That's important. It's not about winning or losing. Like I used to say all the time, you never really can learn anything from wins. You only really learn from losing, but honestly, you learn when you choose to learn. like if we won, instead of saying I can't learn anything from winning, say to yourself, I got a chance to win. How can I make this more consistent? Right? If you change the way you look at certain things, for example, instead of saying I have to, say I get to. And that'll change your perspective on a lot. Instead of saying I have to play this game, say I get to play the game. As in you're appreciative to be able to do so. It's very important. And when it comes to life in general, be grateful as much as you can. And it's not to say that you have to be nice to everybody. Not everybody deserves your niceness. Not everybody deserves your energy. Right? Be very selective. I'm at a point now where even when it comes to picking teammates, I'm very selective of who I allow to play, who I continue to play with. For a number of things, like if you can't even respect my name, right? Let's just say, like I said, like, step your game up. He always called me by my last name, which at this present time is disrespectful to me because my name is James. And I said to him multiple times, can you call me James? The disrespect, nah, I'm going to call you Miller. I like that better. So if he could disrespect me about my name, that's somebody that probably genuinely don't give a fuck about me. And I'm not really trying to talk about him specifically. But I'm saying in general, when you meet people in life, if they can't respect something small that you ask them to respect, they probably don't deserve your energy. Like, probably don't deserve your attention, your time, your effort, none of that. So be very selective. Be very boastful. All right, just don't take anybody's energy. Don't just take anybody's word. Look, focus on people's actions. What are they doing? See what they're doing. And then you can learn how to maneuver off of that. Again, I'm saying I don't know who really needed to hear this message. I don't know why it's on me to put this message out there. But as human beings and as men, we go through things, and sometimes you need a break just from life. And it's very rare as a man when you get one. So I thought it was very important to take this time to tell my teammates I appreciate them. If they ever need anything from me that I can do, let me know. And I look forward to continue making more videos. I look forward to updating people on how I'm doing. This video ain't like a mental health video or anything like that. I'm very well in my right mind. I'm very grateful right now in the space I'm in. I'm very happy that I get to focus on myself for like what feels like the first time in my life. For the first time in my life, I don't have to try to take care of everybody else but me. I get to just take care of me. And I'm so happy for that. It's allowed me to be at peace with all the decisions that's going on around me. And everything that I can't control, hey, I'm letting God handle that. I'm controlling what I can control, and I'm putting myself in position to be the best version of me. And me becoming the best version of me means my teammates are going to get the best version of me. My friends are going to get the best version of me. My family is going to get the best version of me. And most importantly, God is going to get the best version of me. Whatever that looks like. People have their own ideas of what they want to be. I'm choosing to step into my entire masculine frame and just work hard and become the best person that I can be. And I'm going to focus on the things that I can control. If it's outside of my control, then that's up for whoever's control it is. And I can live with that every single day for the rest of my life. It's going to be a never ending thing with me from now on. I'm trying to become the best version of me. So again, I'm very appreciative of all the teammates. I'm appreciative of all the support I've gotten on YouTube. I've been looking back at old videos and watching some of the games we played, some of the teams we played against, and to see the history of kind of how we started to where we are now is amazing what not giving up can do. That's probably like my last message before this video ends. Like, if you're on the verge of giving up on something or giving up on yourself or giving up, don't give up. No matter what, I promise you on the other side, all that hard work that you put in is going to pay off. It will. Do not give up just because something is hard, just because something is new. When you first start off a new project, you're going to be happy. Then the shit is going to suck. When it's in that suck part, do not give up. Keep pushing through. And on the other side of that is an amazing thing. I'm telling you, from personal experience, like, people told me to give up on this play style. I didn't give up, and my team looks better now than ever before. I'm telling y'all, don't give up. No matter what happens in life, what you're going through, do not give up. Keep pushing, keep grinding. And that hard work will manifest into what the thing that you need it to be. Not that you want it to be, but what you need it to be. I'm telling y'all from personal experience. So take this video for what it is. I don't know who needed to hear this message, but hey, I appreciate all the love and support. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. And hey, man, it's been lethal. It's been another lethal message, another great video. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm out.